everybody, welcome back to Beebah's Kitchen. Welcome to those of you who are new to my channel. I'd like to ask, if you've not subscribed, how about clicking on the subscription button? Leave me a comment and I'll reply to you. Give me a thumbs up if you enjoy my video, and don't forget to click on the notification bell so you'll be notified when I upload a new video. The holidays are quickly approaching us, and so I wanted to make these cookies, which I feel are appropriate for either Thanksgiving or Christmas, or hey, any time of the year as far as I'm concerned. They're white chocolate chip macadamia cranberry cookies. So I want to start by showing you the list of ingredients and get these cookies baked. So let's get these underway and I'll show you the list now. You will need unsalted butter, brown sugar, granulated sugar, 1 egg, vanilla extract, all-purpose flour, baking soda, salt, dried cranberries, white chocolate chips, and macadamia nuts. Okay, the first thing that I have to do is to preheat the oven to 350. I have that going, and so my oven is preheating. I have to take a couple of cookie sheets or baking sheets. I've lined them with parchment paper, and so now I'm going to mix the dough and get these cookies in the oven. The first thing that I'm going to do is to cream my butter and my sugars together, and I am using unsalted butter. I have this at room temperature, so it has softened. I'm using my paddle attachment, and I'm just going to beat this until it's light and fluffy. Okay, I've got that beaten until it's nice and fluffy, and so I'm going to add my egg and my vanilla extract. It calls for 1/2 tablespoon, so a tablespoon has 3 teaspoons, so we're going to use 1.5 teaspoons of flavoring. And I'm going to mix that until it's just combined. Okay, and now I'm going to gradually stir in my flour, my baking soda, and my salt. I've combined my baking soda and salt with my flour, so I'm just going to whisk that together. Okay, I'm going to add some of the flour, and I'm going to mix that for a little bit. And I'll add some more. Okay, I'll add the rest of the flour. Okay, I want to scrape down the sides of my bowl. Now I want to stir in the cranberries, the chocolate chips, and the macadamia nuts. I will post the recipe below in the description box so that you will know how much of everything it takes. Okay, and I'm just going to stir that. Okay. Get that right there. All right, and now we'll scoop and put this on the parchment paper. Okay, I'm just going to scrape down the sides of my bowl. Now it tells me to scoop up 2 tablespoon balls. So I'm going to use my medium cookie scooper, and I'm going to do it level just like so and place it. It didn't tell me how far apart to place them, so I'm going to do them like every 2 inches. I'll do 3 to the row. Okay, I have the one pan ready to go in the oven, and so now I will add the rest to this pan. I love cranberries and I love nuts. You all know that. And I probably put more macadamia nuts in this than it called for, but that's okay. Clayton and I will be the one eating these, and he loves nuts as well as I do. So I think they'll be really good. Okay, I want to try to get the rest of my dough out. I absolutely do not want to waste any of it. I have just a tiny bit left. Okay, I'll place these in the oven. They will bake for 12 to 15 minutes, and I'll bring them out and show you how they look at that point. While my cookies are in the oven baking, I wanted to share with you all what my sweet husband did for me. You all, if you've watched most of my videos, I baked, it's been last year, I think. It's been about a year ago probably, that I baked a berry chantilly cake. And we had a dinner party to go to last week, and I baked that cake to carry to this dinner party. And if you watch my video, or even look at the pictures of it, you can see that this cake is really tall because it's domed with a lot of fresh berries. It is an absolutely gorgeous cake, and it is more delicious than it is beautiful. And so I commissioned myself to build this cake to take, and when we got through, or when I got through putting it together, stacking it, I went to put it in my cake carrier because we were going like 50-something miles from our home to this party. It wouldn't fit in my cake carrier. And so I panicked, and finally what I did was took a big stock pot that I have. It's about yay big around and about this tall, and I put it over my cake, and Clayton and I put it in a baking pan to keep the plate from sliding around, and we placed it inside of a big square cooler and packed blankets and towels around it to transport this cake. But anyway, it arrived in perfect condition. I was so nervous about it, so upset, but it turned out great, and everybody just loved that cake. And so we are having, my husband teaches a Sunday school class, and we're having a Christmas dinner for our class. And we're having it catered, but I'm going to go ahead and do all the desserts for our party. And I'm going to do this berry chantilly cake. And so I had been researching for a larger cake carrier, one that would be tall enough to accommodate it. And I couldn't find anything that I felt would work. And so, you know, Clayton has a sawmill, and he's a wood man. He loves working with wood. And so he told me, he said, I will build you a cake carrier. And so that is what he has done, and this is it. I know it looks like it's probably really heavy, but it's not. He has built it out of cypress wood, and he made it so that the front just slides up, and my cake, this will be the plate that I will be carrying it on. It just fits right in, and it's a perfect fit. There's no room for it to slide around, and then this just slides down and fits into a groove that he has. And I love it. I was so excited. It has the handle on it. He has put little feet to lift it up. And so I'm really proud. He's wonderful. I just can't sing enough praises about him. He's so great. But anyway, thank you to my sweetheart for this cake carrier that he made for me. And so the cookies will be out of the oven in just a few minutes, and I will be back and we will do a taste test, and I will wrap up this video. So I'll be back in a little bit. Okay, these cookies are done and they are huge. Look at this. I think the small scoop is what I should have used. They are really tremendously big, but I think they will probably taste really good. But my gosh, they are so big. I hope those are done. I guess they're probably kind of a chewy cookie. I don't know. I've never made these. I don't know if I'm going to like them or not. But I will be honest with you. I will be truthful and tell you my opinion on it when I do a taste test. Now, they have to sit on the baking sheet for about 5 to 8 minutes to kind of cool. Then I will transfer them to the cooling rack where they will completely cool, and I will do a taste test at that point. So give me a few minutes and then I'll be back with you. Okay, it has been 5 minutes, and so I'm gonna transfer these to this cooling rack. Those are huge cookies. That's really about like 2 cookies in one. So if I make these again, I will know not to use that medium cookie scoop. It's just too big. This was my leftover dough, and I think it has really cooked till it's really crunchy. But that's okay because I love crunchy cookies. I apologize for the noise in the background with my washing machine. And it's the type, you can't just turn it off. It cancels it, and so then it washes out all of the detergent that you have in there. So, okay. All right, now it tells you to let them cool completely, but I'm going to go ahead and do a taste test because I love warm cookies. Now, I want to try to choose a smaller one. Okay, I'm going to go with this one. And let's see how good these are. Better than it looks. Gosh, that's really good. It's crunchy, but it's also sort of chewy. I think probably I will make these again. That was very good. I have to say that I have found in my using the white chocolate chips, I personally like the Ghirardelli chocolate chips, the white chocolate chips. They are better than any other white chocolate chips I have bought. The ones that I have in this is the Simple Truth organic white chocolate chips. And I've tried the Nestle Toll House white chocolate chips. But the Ghirardelli, they are so creamy when you bake with them. These are not. The others, the Nestle Toll House, the Simple Truth organic. They're not. They're firmer. They're good, but they're not as good as the Ghirardelli to me. With that being said, this is a delicious cookie. If you like cranberries and you like macadamia nuts and you like white chocolate, give it a try. I will post the recipe, like I said, below in the description box. And we are right on the heels of Thanksgiving, so I would like to wish you all a happy Thanksgiving. And I hope to see you really soon in another video. But until then, I would like to say, may the Lord bless and keep you and your family safe. And until we see each other again, I'm Beba, and you have a great day. But I'm going to have a great one too, and I'll see you real soon again in another video. Bye.